Shalom. First off, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Kodash, Rakah. Secondly, I'd like to give a double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth and who continue to preach this truth. Alright? Shalom to you Akim out there doing the same week in, week out, and on YouTube and all over the world via YouTube, and out there in the highways and byways as well, all over the world, as well as salutations to the hopeful elect and the confusion of faces out there who compose the hopeful elect as well. Alright, the name of this lesson is Yahawah's protection over the elect, and we're just going to get right to it. Alright?
Psalms 97:10. Ye that love the Lord hate evil. He preserveth the souls of his saints. He delivereth them out of the hand of the wicked. And right there is talking that the Lord is speaking possessive, his saints. He said, Salakia. He says, ye that love the Lord hate evil. Who loves the Lord? The first and foremost, the elect, and Lord willing, the 1/3 that are going to also be delivered with the elect. He preserved the souls of his saints. Who are the saints? His elect. Elect is the definition of elect means chosen. He delivered them out of the hand of the wicked. But my question mark is, who is the wicked? Because if you just read the scripture, you're like, who's the wicked that the Bible speaks of? So we're gonna go into that to the next scripture.
Alright, Khan. But before we move on, let me just say this point real quick. It says he preserveth the souls of his saints. Alright, and his saints are composed of the elect. Alright, and the elect is composed of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Alright, which are the biblical Israelites. Alright, and there's going to be an elect remnant. Alright, there's going to be a fraction of you people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the people that descend from them, which are going to be the elect. Alright? And those are his saints, man, because his saints are the ones who are doing his work. Alright? And you can't have a so-called white man as one of the Lord's saints, man. Alright? One of the Lord's saints can only be, alright, a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, or a person that descends from these people. Alright? And it's, alright, and I'm going to give it back to the brother. Which one you want?
Psalms 148.
148.
13.
I got it right here.
Oh, my bad. Salakia. Psalms 148:13. Let them praise the name of the Lord, for his name alone is excellent. His glory is above the earth and heaven. So it says, let them praise the name of the Lord. Who is them talking about? It's talking about the elect. At the end of the day, the Bible is always talking about the elect. But then, also as a whole, the punishment goes to Israel. Starting with the house of Israel, judgment will come down. But ultimately, it's talking about those first fruits that were with Yahawashi in the beginning to make the heavens and the earth.
All right. And ultimately, it's talking about the entire nation. All right. Because at the end, the entire nation is going to be saved. The reason that we have a 2/3 now is because the Lord has to clean them up. And the only way he's going to be able to clean them up is through his judgment. All right. And it says, let them praise the name of the Lord, for his name alone is excellent. All right. And that name is talking about Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi. All right. Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi. That is the name. That is the name that the Lord is. That's the only name that the Lord goes by. It's that simple. That's the only name that the Lord goes by. All right. And it says, let them praise the name of the Lord, for his name is excellent. His glory is above the earth and heaven. All right. So you want to break that down?
I mean, his name is excellent. His glory, his. Go ahead.
Khan. It's just his glory, man. His glory is everything, man. His word. All right. And ultimately his work. He's the creator, man. All right. But everything about the Lord is above the earth. It's stuff that we can't even think about, man. All right. And that name, Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, man. Yahawah. All right. He is. All right. The Ancient of Days. He's been there before time, before anything. Try to wrap your head around that. All right. He's always been, he's never not been. All right? That's why his name is so important, man, because it reveals some of his glory. It says his glory is above the earth and heaven. All right?
And just to bring out, it just slipped my mind. I had a brain fart. Is that he just gave the name back to us.
Come.
And the name is that, and in the name in that day, when all hell breaks loose, is, you know, is gonna be your key. It's gonna be, in a sense, that plane ticket to get on a chariot. Because when all hell breaks loose, ones that don't have faith, the Lord's gonna take the name away.
Come.
And people gonna forget the name. Because you wasn't really in the truth in the begin with.
Come.
You're gonna be slipping up, saying all sorts of this and this and that.
That's right. Malachi?
Come.
This is Malachi 1 and 4. I'm going to read it for you. It says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. They shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against the Lord, the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. All right, and that's talking about the Edomites. All right, the Edomites, they want to, essentially, they're going to want to build up these places, man, these cities. That's what it's talking about.
A whole bunch of New Yorks, a whole bunch of Dubais, a whole bunch of Atlantas. They're basically Sodom and Gomorrah type cities. But they want to establish they want to establish their so-called caves, because they're cave dwellers. They want to build up. They want to build, literally, they want to build up instead of out, open, because the earth is huge. And yeah.
All right. And it says, they shall build, but I will throw down. All right.
And how's the Lord going to throw down? He's going to throw down by destroying all this. He's going to, like you said, he's going to laugh at your calamity. He's going to laugh at your desolation. He's gonna level this place with thermonuclear missiles.
Right. And it says, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. All right. And that's talking about the so-called white man, the Edomites. All right. And that's who the Edomites are. All right. The Edomites is a so-called white man. All right. That's their biblical nationality. And it says the people against the Lord, against the people against whom the Lord, Yahawashi, hath indignation forever. All right. And that indignation means righteous anger. All right. And he has that righteous anger towards you Edomites. All right. Because you wicked as hell, man. And you touch the apple of his eye, which is you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right.
And this scripture proves who the wicked is talking about in Psalms 97 and 10. Well, the wicked, period. I mean, you got wicked Israelites, but in Psalms 97 and 10, it's talking about the last part of the verse. He delivered them out of the hand of the wicked. And who's the wicked? The border. It says the border of wickedness and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever.
All right, and that's talking about the Edomites. All right,
the nation of Edom.
The nation of Edom, whose forefather is Esau, which you can read about in Genesis chapter 25th chapter. All right.
If you can't understand that, it ain't for you.
That's right. That's it, or there's one more?
Revelations.
I'm going to put it up on your phone because I don't have the internet on.
Revelations 12 and 12. Revelations chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. And who's the devil? The so-called white man, aka Esau, aka the nation of Edom.
That's right. All right. And if you go into that word devil, all right, it comes from the Greek word diablos, all right, and it essentially just means deceiver. All right, here it says prone to slander, slanderous, accusing falsely. All right, that's someone who's a deceiver. It says a culminator, false accuser, slanderer. All right, metaphorically applied to the man by opposing the cause of the Lord. All right, may be said to act in part of the devil or to side with him. All right, because this Bible's slightly going off, but essentially it just means deceiver. All right, here it says traducer. All right, it means false. All right, it means it's basically everything bad that you can think of. All right, but mainly deceiver, someone who lies. All right, someone who's a slanderer is someone who lies. All right, and who lies more than the white man? No one. All right, and it said the devil is come down unto you having great wrath. All right, and what's that great wrath, man? His anger. All right, when a so-called white man decides that he's had enough of you niggas, man, what do you think he's gonna do? All right, he's gonna deploy his troops, and he's gonna, you know, he's gonna have some target practice with you niggas, man. All right, because you didn't wanna take heed into the words of the Lord, man. But the Lord's men are gonna be protected in that day. All right, the elect are gonna have a shield in that day. All right, pursuant to Psalm 34 and 7. All right, we're gonna have that hedge around us. But will you? You know?
Says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea. Woe to the people on the earth, and woe to the creatures in the sea. You see the creatures washing up on the beach. They don't even want to be in the water anymore because the water's so polluted by who? The devil, aka Esau. For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath. The devil has been showing his horns since slavery, but when that day comes, in that day there's not gonna be any question who the devil is, period. And like the brother said, y'all gonna be screaming for the Lord, but the Lord is not gonna hear you because you're not gonna have the name.
That's right.
You're gonna be calling on Jesus, Serapitus. You're gonna be calling on Queen of Heaven, all the Spanish gods out there, whatever. Like y'all,
Guadalupe and such.
You're gonna be calling on all sorts of names, and the Lord is going to laugh at your calamity and mock you through his elect men.
That's right. And it says because he knoweth that he have a short time. All right, because the so-called white man's reign is short, man. That's why he's trying to get done as much as possible. That's why he's trying to cause as much wickedness as possible. All right, because his time is short. Because after his go, it's our turn, man. The nation of Israel, it's our turn to rule forever.
It ain't gonna be no end.
All right, that's why the so-called white man is doing what he's doing, man. But the Lord got a trick up his sleeve. All right, and it's called a ICBM missile, intercontinental ballistic missile, man.
One of them is named Satan.
All right, and that's by Russia. All right, so point of the matter is, the Lord is going to protect his men. All right, the Lord is going to protect his men in that day. All right, and the title of the show was what? Yahawah will protect the elect. Khan. All right, so the Lord is going to protect his men at the end, which are the elect. All right, hope this lesson was edifying. This is the last scripture, right?
Yes.
All right. I hope this lesson was edifying. Until next time, Shalom. Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi, Ba'Hashem Kodash Rakah.